It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have a beer from Anarchy Brew Co. and it's a can of their hopped up and ready to go Sabro IPA, coming in at 5.3% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. There's a look at the can. It looks really good. Love that artistic look on it. Without further ado, let's get this can out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening, beer in the glass. We got a 2-finger, slightly off-white head, good levels of carbonation. I'm going to say a hazy amber coloured beer on this one. Vegan friendly. The hops are Sabro, the dry hop Whirlpool and Kettle. The malts are extra pale, dextrin and flaked oats. The yeast is East Coast Ale. Some of you might remember we did a fantastic kind of meet the brewer event with Anarchy Brew Co. About a month or so ago now. It was a really good event and a fantastic night. We had it was the owner and the two brewers, the head brewer and the owner joined us. What a fantastic facility they had there. If you want to check out that live stream, just put in Anarchy Brew Co live stream and you'll see it on YouTube. They show off the brewery. It's absolutely fantastic. Really is a fantastic video. And all of this wouldn't have happened, of course, even this beer today, if it wasn't for our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beer from all over the world. Beersofeurope.co.uk, check them out in the description box of this video. On we go with a beer review. All of this beer now into the glass. Look at that. Aroma. Oh, that is so juicy. So tropical, so juicy. Pineapple, grapefruit. Really citrusy, lemon, passion fruit, mango, and you get an element of the malts as well. What's really interesting about the beer is, and what's interesting about, I would say, British style hazy beers. Some of your Cloudwaters and your Verdants, they'll just use pale malts, and they're really going for that kind of American, 100% American style kind of New England IPA. But what I find fascinating about British brewing is when you get this kind of almost like a regionalisation of the beer, where some brewers, they really like a certain malt. And they'll want to put that malt into the beer, and it adds an extra dimension to the beer. I think it differentiates itself from being American craft beer, because it's not American craft beer. This is a take on American craft beer, but with a British twist. You get that sweetness from the malt, and I think for British beer drinkers, you're so used to that kind of, that darker malt in it, that red malt, some rye in there. That it almost has to make its way into the beer. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. A slight creamy mouthfeel, as if they've added oats to the beer. They might have added a little bit of oat to the beer. Ah, yeah, I'm reading it, yeah. Flaked oats. They've added a little bit of oat to the beer to give it a little bit of creaminess on the mouthfeel. But the hops are really kind of flying through. Passion fruit, mango, citrus, kind of grapefruit flavours. But then you get the malt. A slight kind of biscuitiness and breadiness that comes through. And that balances, that little bit of sweetness to begin with, balances off that kind of big hit, that big middle hit of passion fruit, mango and grapefruit. A certain dryness to the beer on the back end. A spiciness, a pepperiness. Also, you can see the carbonation there rising up the side of the glass. Pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's very good, it's a very well built beer. They've thought about the mouthfeel by adding flaked oats. They've looked at that kind of, that haziness, which is very kind of 2018, 2019, 2020. They've banged a lot of hops in here. A bit of sweetness from the malt, a bit of spiciness and pepperiness from the combination of, maybe they've had a little bit of rye in here as well. No. But yeah, absolutely terrific stuff. Terrific stuff. I love their marketing. They're based in Newcastle. Anarchy Brew Co. Available from beersofeurope.co.uk. That's really good beer. And is there much of, there used to be big descriptions on beers years ago, but there's not that much anymore. Just the hops, the malts, where they're from, vegan friendly, ABV, and that's it. That's it. So shall we rate it? Shall we rate it? I like that grapefruit kind of flavour. I really like the grapefruit flavour coming through. Passion fruit, kind of mango flavours mixed with grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. It's a really good beer. It's a really well built beer. You can see the carbonation as you rock the beer back and forth. It's really good. Really good stuff. I like it. And they're top fellas as well. They're top guys. And of course, a lot of the ladies working up there as well. I've forgotten everybody's name, to be honest. Never mind. I'm sure I'm waving to them now. I'm sure that's okay. It's been a month since I last interviewed them, and I've drunk many beers since. The most important thing though is that Anarchy Brew Co.'s hopped up and ready to go Sabro IPA is it's terrific. It really is terrific. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!